Bentrovati ancora con Art TV, la settimana dell'arte. Prosegue il nostro viaggio in Israele per farvi scoprire le novità più interessanti dedicate all'arte. La Fresh Paint Art Fair, dove ci troviamo, è la mostra mercato più importante del paese e si svolge in primavera tutti gli anni. Questa è la sua quinta edizione e in esposizione si trovano le novità della giovane arte israeliana.
This is a sculpture by Eli Gourarieh, and this particular work is a skeleton of a snake that actually is eating his own body, and the body itself looks like a sushi. So,
What is the meaning?
There are a lot of meanings that you can see if somebody eats himself, and it is also tasty.
And what about the materials?
Those are kind of polymer material, very modern. Yeah.
To describe your exhibition, you have two artists.
This is a project that was given to two artists, Tal Frank, whom she's standing in that point, and Eli Gourarieh, who is standing in that point. And the exhibition is a project that there is a kind of encyclopedia that in the first chapter there are 12 themes and they made 12 theme variations, and they took each one of the theme, like landscape and human body and a portrait, and they made a variation on each theme, on each theme. So if you go close to each one of the images, you'll see what was it talking about.
And what about the prices of each artist? The range of prices?
The range of prices are between 1,000 shekel to 70,000 shekel, which is about $300 to $15,000 or $20,000.
The exhibition here, it's about the name of the exhibition. It's Nature, Wild and Culture. And each one of the work, it's dealing with this, one of those aspects. Now this especially work, it's made by Yael Burstein. It's her graduation work from the Royal College in London. She made it like a few years ago. She's around 40. She's teaching visual art in Bezalel. And this was the real discovery of this fair, because she wasn't really willing to show in the last few years. And this work and this one, which she made also, was a big discovery about the big museum, the Israel Museum, the Tel Aviv Museum, the Petah Tikva Museum, all the big museums in Israel and the creators of this museum. So those two works were astonished by this amazing, it's violent, it's love, it's couple, it's everything inside. Like this kitchen, it's like home, but everything is destroying inside. So it could be something outside, it could be earthquake, it could be, struggle in the house, and I think it's beautiful. The sculpture made by an Israeli artist, the name is Adam Berg. He lives many years in LA, in Los Angeles, and he's very famous. He has works all around the world. He's dealing with sculpture, with paintings, with video art, with everything. And what the special is in this art, in this sculpture, and that he has here images from the desert. And you can see it also here, it's the Dead Sea. So he takes the Dead Sea all over the world, he takes it with him. And I think it's a beautiful piece.
They are connected, the sculpture and the work over there?
Yeah, because you can see the Dead Sea in those little pieces.
But if you buy it, you have to buy also...
And no, it's an option. The idea Yes, of course, but it's too expensive. So you can buy them separately. But the big idea was to connect them together. Yeah.
How much is it?
Together is 20,000 US. Separately, it's 17 and 3,000.
Non solo gallerie private, alla Fresh Paint ci sono anche gli artisti. Questo è un collettivo che ha deciso di presentare e vendere la propria arte senza intermediari.
We are here in a cooperative gallery. It's called Agrippa's 12, which is located in Jerusalem. It's the only Jerusalem gallery that is in the fair. The body of work that you see here is mainly landscape photography. It's more of a personal view of the landscape. It's not a grandiose landscape. It's not something that is very sublime. It's how the light is reflecting on the landscape and changes it. There are things that were pictures that were taken in the morning, very early in the morning, like that black one over there, and the one on top was taken right just after sunset. So the light changes and the light makes a different color and different atmosphere to the pictures themselves.
My works are both figurative. This is drawings made charcoal on paper, and those are oil on canvas. And my work is inspired by Italian churches, where you come, like in Siena, you go into the church and you see all the saints very close to each other, and you pray and you hope that one of them will hear you and answer to your wishes. And in Jewish religion, there is forbidden to draw a person, to pray for it. It's an abstract religion, so I decided to make a Jewish icona, some kind of windows through which you can come into another dimension. So it's a monotheistic religion, and it's monochromatic paintings.
In this exhibition, I exhibit a project which is called Enigma, which is something that a bit unclear. You're not sure what is it, what I photographed. As you can see, all of them are a little bit dizzy, and but when you look at it deep, they are dealing with, I would say, Israeli or Jewish identity. Some conflicts, but hidden conflicts, something that's very, very unclear.
This exhibition is part of a bigger project. It's called Holy Landscape. It talks about the holiness of the land around Jerusalem, around the different holy places that we reflect our holiness on it. It has a very much connection to the beginning of photography, where photographers used to come to Israel and especially around Jerusalem and photograph the holy places and send them back as a memorabilia of sort of a pilgrimage that they used to do. So my photographs deal with a lot of different holy places, religious holy places, places that became holy because of Jewish mythology or Israeli mythology of the creation of the state, and it all is part of a bigger project that talks about the connection between the land, the people that live in it, and the holiness that people reflect on the land itself.
Ora ci fermiamo solo per un attimo con l'agenda dell'arte. Tutte le mostre e le aste da non perdere per la prossima settimana.
Mario Botta, Vasi. La Galleria Antonia Iannone di Milano, fino al 9 giugno, ospita la mostra Vasi dell'architetto Mario Botta. In esposizione 13 vasi in marmo di Carrara e una serie di disegni a matita su carta. Roma 1960, The Dealer's Choice. Fino all'8 giugno la Galleria Angelica di Roma presenta una mostra dedicata all'arte italiana degli anni 60. In mostra Fausto Pirandello, Mario Schifano, Sergio Pucci e tanti altri. Sylvie Romieux, Et vous ici. La Galleria Weber & Weber di Torino ospita fino al 9 giugno una mostra fotografica dedicata a Sylvie Romieux. Et vous ici? È l'interrogativo che l'artista pone al pubblico. Le immagini proposte mentono continuamente sulla loro natura. Alcune sembrano manipolate ma non lo sono, altre sembrano vere ma sono ritoccate. Arte russa, da Sotheby's, il 28 maggio presso la sede di Londra, sarà all'asta una selezione di opere russe dei primi anni del Novecento. Gioielli preziosi, il 29 maggio presso la sede di Hong Kong di Christie's, saranno all'asta pregiati gioielli firmati dal designer francese Jar.
È tutto per questa puntata speciale di RTV dedicata all'anno della cultura israeliano. RTV torna tra 7 giorni. Arrivederci e buona arte a tutti!